Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 13 of the Tekkit Let's Play. This episode, we're going to be going on ahead and, well, we already have the stuff for the big reactor, but I'm not wanting to set it up just yet, because we don't even have a mining laser yet. That's the whole reason I'm, going straight from combustion engines to this. But, we need to set up this, assembly chamber for the applied energetics system. I've had this stuff sitting in here for a while. I just haven't done it yet because I've been lazy. Let's see. So here's the thing. We got to figure out where to put this. And it's going to be a mild pain in the ass. I don't know where to set this up at. Because you got to take and set it up to where you can actually access it. So I can't quite remember how big I made this as well. Oh, well, we can't do it there. You see what I mean? This is... We'll do it over here, but we got too much line running. You know what? I can make this work. I can make this work 100%. All that is going to is actually... That's just going to the, yeah, it's just going to the refinery. I don't remember how big I made this, so we're about to find out. Work with what we have, quite literally. Now we do have to build one last thing, I know for a fact. We don't have the pattern provider. That's the one thing we have to have at all costs. And something tells me it'll fit in this little area here. Because I don't think I made it much bigger than this. So, let's see. I want to keep that stuff, let's see. Okay, we'll find out very quickly here. I could make one that size, but it'd be kind of pointless, really, especially having all this stuff here. I'd still have all this left over. It'd be kind of annoying. It'd take and piss me off sitting here looking at it like, I could be doing better than this, Okay. Okay, I think it was something close to this. I'm not too sure. And the way I'm going to have this done is like this. Okay, that actually, yeah, I think it was it. Alright, that's awesome. I got that right. And I just heard an Enderman teleport around, so I'm kinda, kinda worried. Okay, so we have our crafting CPUs. Now this design only allows for 3 of those, but we still have to make the pattern provider. We'll also at some point have to make a pattern encoder to use this thing. Oh god, this is going to be a pain in the ass to make. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Sundown chipset. Let's see. What else? How many other chipsets do we need? We're going to need at least 2 golden, or 2 basic chipsets. 3 actually, so I need 3 pieces of gold. Fuck. Let's see. Go ahead and get these made first, and then afterwards do... Yeah. Okay. So, I will be back with you as soon as this is done, because this is going to take a little bit. Alright, and we're back. I went ahead and got the chipsets made. Apparently I completely forgot I had a bunch of basic processors already pre-made. So, let's see. 2 conversion matrixes, yeah. Okay, 2 of those. A storage cell, which is not that expensive. And that's roughly, yeah, that's it. Okay, so there's our pattern provider. I'll put this down in there, and it doesn't matter where that's located at, as long as it's a part of the actual multi-block structure. Because as you'll see, it does that, and then, yeah, you can put this many patterns in, and the more of those pattern, providers, or pattern providers you have, the more you can put. So. Anyways, what we're going to have to do is make some cable here, which I think I need more flux dust. Let's see, I probably do. Yeah, see we have to, yeah, we still have to make this thing. So, I need nether quartz dust, which, let's see. I have, okay, good. I actually have some of that, I'm surprised. I must have made a bunch. Guess I just got tired of having to fucking do this consistently. It's not like I'm worried about running out of, said materials. Let's see. Okay, so I need one of these. Another one of these. And okay. There's our pattern provider now. Or encoder. Basically like that'll it's hard to explain. I'll show it to you. But blank patterns, not that hard to make. Don't even require any chipsets of any sort. So, but we do have to make some cable to connect this, obviously. No, I already have 3, but I don't know if that's going to be enough, so I'm just going to make a little bit extra. Let's see. I don't know what I just heard. It sounded like lava, but that's not a good sign. Okay, let me pull this up. Because I gotta wire this a specific way, as not to fuck with things. Okay. And you'll see that the ME system will pick up that it's been connected. So, if we go over to our controller, you'll see that we have 3 crafting CPUs and everything pretty much will show up there. So now, all we have to do is make a pattern. And, let's see, the first thing I want to teach you how to fucking make is flux dust, because we're going to be making a lot of it. So, let's go ahead and make a pattern or 2 here. We'll do 3. So flux dust, that's going to require, let's see, where is it at? Where's it at? Nether quartz. Let's see. They're beating that door? Why the fuck? I'm sorry? They're beating the door somewhere. What the? There aren't any doors. What the fuck was I hearing? Was that just some audio bug or some stupid Oh. Oh, I know what they were trying to do. Okay. They were trying to get into the the room where the slaughterhouse is. Okay, that was what that was. Alright. It got me off guard there for a minute. So, as I was saying, crap. We need Certus quartz dust and redstone, so alright. So now we go over to this, drop in one of these patterns, and do this. Stop it. Thank you. Doesn't matter the order. You'll see it'll pick up that it makes flux dust. You take and hit encode, and there you go. You basically just drop it in the system, and now, if I go over to here, and I go to, let's see, view craftable, you'll see that I can make flux dust. As long as it has the parts needed, it can pretty much make it. So, what's another thing that I need to make pretty much constantly? There's not really one thing I need made all the time, other than that. Well, Enderium, I mean, but here's the thing, you gotta have there's a whole process for that. I usually make an entire dedicated system for that stuff. Let's see. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else I need to have auto-crafted right now. Let's see. Go ahead and put these hardened energy fluid ducts back in there. Let's see. Get rid of the cobblestone, these eggs. Ugh, alright. So, we also, another thing I need to do in this episode is upgrade our energy conduits, because we're still running hardened, and very, very shortly we're going to need to bump up to redstone energy conduits. So, it's something we'll start. I don't know if we'll finish it, but we'll definitely start it, though. I think I actually have some empty ones, the ones that aren't filled here. Let's see. This probably be one thing I could have auto-crafted, but I have to have these two things in there. So we need electrum, which is pulverized gold and silver. We're going to need a decent bit of this stuff, so... Let's see. I'll do a half stack. And as far as gold, I can afford about a half stack of that, yeah. So we'll use the pulverizer over here, since obviously that one's taken up. And I will be back with you guys as soon as this is done. Okay, so I've gone on ahead and just made a fuck ton of these empty conduits. And I do mean a literal fuck ton, but yeah, we'll go ahead and get these going. And start to, while that's doing its thing, actually, I probably shouldn't start pulling things up just yet because we gotta wait until this gets done. So, we're gonna need more redstone than what I put in there. So, let's see here. I probably, for long operations like this, I should probably put a hopper on this. But it's so situational that, like, it's not even worth it. I'm just gonna let this fill up first, and let's see. Let me go ahead and I'll just make a hopper just for shits. Let's see. Can't even remember the recipe for this bitch. We'll make two, I guess. Okay. One for that and that. This isn't... Inputs. Inputs. Okay. So that way I can just drop this right in here. I don't think 27 would be enough to do it. I think it at least took half a stack. But, let's see. Yeah, I wish it probably would have been a good idea to count this. Wait, how did 8 get in here? What the fuck? I'm sorry? Okay. Okay, so there's a stack of 64. That should do it. But I'm just making a fuck ton. Because, well, it's just going to be easier. For one, let's see. Not to mention, this may or may not make our laser system go a bit quicker. I'm pretty sure it's gonna. So, let's see. We gotta go ahead and start digging this up. No real big, not really a big problem. So I gotta follow the fucking trail here. Oh crap, I forgot how high I jump with that. Like, you can see there's a lot of wiring going on under here. Like, that's usually where I hide my wiring, is under my floor. A little bit unnecessary wiring as well, so that was kind of pointless. So all these machines are temporarily going to be without power. I got to be careful as not to hit the fluid duct here, because that's what's supplying the combustion engines with the coolant. Alright, there we go. And I also got to get up here at the lasers themselves. Let's swap this around. It's crazy to see how far this map has actually come. You know, this little house, you know, how much stuff is jammed into here. Let's see. Ow. Shock absorber's not really doing their job, it looks like, but whatever. Okay. Then I'll do that. And come down to here. I see we've already burnt through over half a stack, and we're not even completely done with the house yet, so it's a good thing I didn't make more. Okay. So our ME system's currently going to be offline for a few minutes. It's not a big problem. So it's probably a good idea to rewire this and make it a little bit cleaner anyways. Let's see. Get rid of that. And as far as this goes, I mean, yeah, I guess I could go ahead and wire it up again as well. Because it is kind of a necessary part of everything right now. We will need to actually take and have one of these running at some point. If we, well, we are going to hit Galacticraft, but, yeah, we'll have to have one or two of these going, to say the least. Probably a decent bit more than that. If we want it in a timely fashion. Damn it, that is. So. Okay, that's kind of looking janky. Is there any way I can disconnect that? Nope. Okay, whatever. It's hidden. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay. So now we can support all the engines I've got running. Let's see. Okay. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do after I get done filling in these holes, we got to take and build the mining laser, like the mining laser itself. It's a thing that needs to be done. Okay, apparently we're already out of redstone. So I'll put another 2 stacks in there. I'm glad I got a fuck ton of it. Okay. But yeah, we gotta take and build the mining laser. Or laser drill, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, laser drill. So, glowstone illuminator, shit. I'm going to need to use my fluid transposer for this. I've got the energized glowstone to do it. So, yeah. So I need more hardened glass. Okay, that might have to wait until next episode. But, because those were the other 2 things I needed to do. But, so if that's the case, I'll go ahead and end this here. But, yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Magnus out.